Hello, Royal Family. KD84 here, Royal Family Sergeant of Arms. I just feel like with all the tension going on that I've seen, the videos I've seen, which are extremely disturbing. But before I go into the topic of this much needed video, talking about the daughters of Zion being nature's navigators, I want to thank the Most High for my late mother, Sabrina Joyce Malloy, for thinking about me when I came out of her womb. And also my father, Chief Dixon Sr., for planting a seed in my mother to bring me out the womb as well. Now the reason I'm making this video is because it needs to be shown a certain verse that needs to be put out there, but in a much more concrete and wide open emphasis. And which one am I talking about? Let's pull up Leviticus 19:18. And it reads like this: Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Most High. You want to know, Rob? You want to know why I read that? Because a lot of these brothers out here seem to forget that the daughters of Zion is our neighbors too. Do you really think that Leviticus 19:18 were just for men? No, it wasn't. And it's like I'm sick of this happening all over every single video that I see. It's like they love pulling up 1 Timothy 2:11. Like that's the only damn one to go to. But let me counteract this. Let me counteract 1 Timothy 2:11 with this. 1 Peter 2:15. And it reads this: For so is the will of the Most High, that with well-doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. Oh, let me read that latter part again. That with well-doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. So you got a lot of these foolish men that carry ignorance, and I know just by looking at their videos, they misinterpret Leviticus 19:18 as far as loving thy neighbor as thyself. Even so-called precept geniuses that preach the word on the highways and byways, they abuse and misuse Leviticus 19:18, and they misuse that position to berate sisters. And then they pull up the famous one that I'm not going to repeat, 1 Timothy 2:11. What I'm going into here is how important the daughters of Zion are. I'm going to tell you why they're important. Now, even though the men of Judah, and particularly Israelite men overall, even though we're given a position to lead, when it comes to the word submit, that word was really meant for us first. And what are we supposed to do? We men are supposed to submit to the Most High, his begotten Son, first. Because the order goes like this. The Most High, then his begotten Son, then the men, then the women. And then the children. That's the order. You cannot sit there and take the daughters of Zion out of the picture. That is a misuse of Leviticus 19 and 18. It is a straight up misuse and abuse of that verse. And I'm sick and damn tired of it. Yes, the father's seed is important, but so is the mother's egg. But that's not what I'm talking about. We need them as much as they need us. The daughters of Zion are important because we men, Israelite men, we don't always know where the heck we're going. And we got all types of examples of the daughters of Zion on here that will help navigate us in the right direction. And I know this for one. They are not put here to be our slaves. Or just slave in the kitchen and make babies. They are here to help us guide the flock, which is the flock of Judah or any other tribe, in the right direction that is acceptable to the Most High. Yes, they are our helpers, but they are help to guide us, keep in line with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. If we're lucky to get a partner, or even if it's not in a romantic sense, they can help us out in so many ways. You know? What I'm pointing out here is the importance of the daughters of Zion. We need them. And I'm saying this as a strong Israelite man. I need sisters to guide me when I fall. Because I'm going to tell you now, KD does fall, and he falls quite a bit. And no, I'm not always talking in the physical sense. Even I need a little navigation. I don't know it all. And that's why it's helpful to have a sister remind me of something that I may have said before, or if I said something incorrectly. Let me point out an excellent example. I thought that I was using Deuteronomy 7:3 correctly. But here comes an excellent daughter of Zion that goes by the YouTube name of Lisa Cabrera. She told me that I was using it wrong. And guess what? She was right. I was interpreting it wrong. Because I included Edomites in that equation, and they were not amongst the original 7. My mind was in the right spot, but I wrongly put in Edomites as one of the original 7, and they weren't. And she told me what Deuteronomy 7:3 was really all about. It was about doing the business with those other 7 forbidden nations. And as far as them having dominion over us, and him and the Most High giving us the power later on to crush them, and I'm talking about the other 7 nations. When Lisa Cabrera did that video, I felt she helped navigate me in the right direction. And I appreciate her stopping me and correcting me on that particular scripture. So let me ask a deeper question. To these foolish men out here saying that we don't need the daughters of Zion, I'm just going to put this question out there. What if the Most High allowed the daughters of Zion to be feminists? What if he actually put that in the word? Would we exist? We absolutely would not. I hear all these despicable videos saying, oh, kill the daughters of Zion, kill the so-called black woman. All this foolishness that's coming out of some of these brothers' mouths, it even pisses me off. The reason, and I'm just going to say this once and for all. I'm just going to say this once and for all. The reason Judah is out of order because we Israelite men forgot to resubmit to the Most High. That is the reason why Judah is out of order. Judah is not out of order because of us. Let me take that back. Judah, the house of Judah is not out of order because of the daughters of Zion. The house of Judah is out of order because of us. Because we Israelite men forgot to put the Most High first. So you hear any idiot saying that the house of Judah is out of order because of a woman? Consider them little boys. You're talking to me, KD, a growing up and coming Israelite man. I understand this, and I take full responsibility for help leading the house of Judah out of order. But I hope that every daughter of Zion that listens to me right now, you are important, you are necessary, and we must do a better job as Israelite men allowing you daughters of Zion to become our navigators. It is imperative that we must become a union, because the only way Edomite supremacy will be completely destroyed is if we come together and work together. And I'm talking about the Israelite man and the daughter of Zion. It is imperative. We cannot conquer the enemy separate. It's impossible. I'm going to say this once again. It's because of we Israelite men forgetting to submit to the Most High that the house of Judah is out of order. And if we want this house to be in order, we Israelite men must be the example for the daughters of Zion to follow. Otherwise, we will never have a ordered house, a house that's in order. We will never have a structured house. It starts with us. If we want this Edomite supremacy to be taken down, of course, we're gonna have to need the counsel and the guidance of the Most High to lead us men. I'm not saying we can do this by ourselves. I'm not that foolish. But only when we work together that the words and the wisdom of the Most High, the gifts of the Most High will finally come together and be visible to us all. And we can get the hell out of this Babylonian shithole system. I just felt that I need to say this once and for all. Because I'm really sick and tired of the gender war and infighting amongst Israel. It must stop now. For the sake of the Most High himself, we must stop it. Much love to the Royal Queen. Much love to Cap, B-Miles 84, and the rest. Shalom, royal family.